Param
Supreme
Shanti.
Peace. Welcome, everyone. You are listening to The Journey Home, and I am Mona.
And I'm Chetna. So today's episode is a little different, and honestly, it's uh, little bit scared. Also, I am. We are not unpacking any book this time, but we are sitting with the direct message from the mother.
Mhm,
We call it Brahma Ma,
mhm.
given on the 14th of July, and it's less a lecture than the invitation.
So true, Chetnaji, an invitation to experience something. Because the very first thing Ma says is that Supreme Peace, Param Shanti, is not just a chant.
Mhm.
It's not a word you repeat until it loses its meaning.
Right. And most of us have said Param Shanti and 100 times without a single thing shifting inside us,
Mhm,
many of us.
mhm,
But my point is that the words is what happen when you walk through it.
mhm.
Sorry. So what Ma says that the point is that words are only a doorway, right? What matters is what happens when you walk through it. That is more important. So deep remembrance and visualization, you have to feel it, not just to say it in the words.
Yes, so wonderful. So let's actually walk through that doorway together today. Are you ready?
Yes, let's go home. Why not?
Let's go home. Yes, yes. So Ma begins by pointing us somewhere very specific, not up at the sky in vague way, right? But to the
Mhm.
supreme abode. And she asks us to remember Supreme Father there, not as a body, not as a figure, but as a soul.
So right. And that's the shift, isn't it? Like
Mm.
we are so used to remembering people as a faces coming in front of us. What
Mhm.
Ma is training us to remember soul to soul. Like
Mm.
when you connect that way, like soul to soul, a point of light to the supreme point of light, something actually travels down that line of remembrance.
Yes, and she names it very concretely divine power, magnetic
Mhm.
energy, spiritual strength. This is not a feeling you manufacture, it is power you receive.
So true. And I love that forming that remembrance. It's a kind of like receiving. You are not straining or like performing something. It's like you are opening, like turning your face
Mhm.
towards the sun. A
Mhm.
bright white light giant
Mhm.
sun. The
Mhm.
sun does the shining and you just have to stop looking away.
Yeah. And then Ma gives us the image to hold. She says, visualize yourself surrounded by pure, white, milk like divine light until
Mm,
body consciousness fades away.
yeah. And that phrase, milk like, it's
Mhm.
so tender, it's so visualizing, and it helps a lot. Not a harsh spotlight, what we see with the physical eye, right? Something
Mhm.
soft, warm, complete, light. You could almost like drink it, and
Mhm.
you let it rise around you until the awareness of I am this body quietly dissolve, and
Yeah.
you are dissolving that in that particular divine light.
Yes. So that is the whole point. As long as I am gripping, I am this body, this name, this face, I stay at a small level. The
Mm,
light asks me to loosen that grip. So wonderful. Such a deep point.
deep point.
Mm.
So can we actually try it even for a minute? Because what Ma would say, don't just discuss the light, sit in it, like sit
Yes, yes.
inside it.
Yes, let's do it. If you are driving, keep your eyes open and just listen. Everyone else, soften your gaze or let your eyes close.
And take a slow, gentle breath
Mhm.
and let the shoulders drop. Now picture the supreme abode, the highest abode, Paramdham, a region of the beautiful white, bright light, like milky light, as Mother says, Ma
Mhm.
says, silence beyond this world, and
Mhm.
stillness itself.
Yes.
Just get
Yes.
dissolved into that
Yeah.
moment.
And in that stillness, a point of living light, the supreme, and you, a tiny point of light turning towards it, remembering. Hmm.
Wonderful.
Hmm.
So now feel a soft white light begins to pour down that connection, what you have made already.
Mhm.
It's like milky white, warm. It touches the top of your head and slowly surrounding you, feeling the space around you until there is no edge between you and light.
Yes. And in that light, just for a moment, the body grows quiet. The name grows quiet. Only light. Remembering light. No
Wow.
body consciousness. Nothing. Mm.
And gently come back, hold on to that softness, keep that image in your mind, remember it. And that's Param Mahashanti.
Mhm.
Not the word, the experience.
The experience is, yes, more
Mhm.
important. So here is where mother turns it outwards, and this is the part that really moved me. She says the goal is not only to feel peaceful yourself, the
Mhm.
goal is to transform the atmosphere by filling it with divine light.
Certainly. And she draws a sharp line. Like, this is not the same as merely wishing for a peace, sitting and
Mhm.
hoping the world will comes down around you,
Mhm.
comes down and does nothing. What
Mhm.
Ma says, you actually charge the atmosphere. You feel the very air around you and that white light. With
Yes.
that white light.
Yeah. So a soul in deep remembrance becomes almost like a lamp in dark room. You do not argue the darkness away. You just
Hmm.
shine and the darkness has nowhere to stay.
Wow, such a
Mhm.
wonderful.
Yes.
And there is a beautiful law hidden in here. Ma says the more deeply you experience the supreme light, the greater its spiritual power, its magnetic force, it's proportional. So,
Mhm.
shallow remembrance, weak current. Deep remembrance, powerful current. And actually pulls other souls towards the peace. I think we should repeat this paragraph.
Yes,
Do you want to
yes.
say it again?
Yes, yes, yeah. So Ma says the more deeply you experience the supreme light, the greater its spiritual power and its magnetic force. It's proportional. So shallow remembrance, weak
Weak
current,
current.
and deep remembrance, powerful current that actually pulls souls towards peace.
Yes. Like
And
your
magnetic,
transformation.
that word keeps coming back. You become magnetic to other souls. They feel something near you and you even do not know that. Why?
And that leads us straight into the image I can't stop thinking about
Mhm.
the Paras, what Ma says, the philosopher's stone.
Yes. Remember the Paris stone. So tell everyone what that means here, Chetnaji.
Yeah, so in the old symbolism, the Paras is the stone that turns iron into the gold
Mm,
just by touching it. What
mm,
Ma uses it for the for the transforming power of the divine remembrance. So a
mm,
soul soaked in that remembrance becomes like the Paras.
mm.
Whatever it touches, it changes not by force, by contact, by vibration.
By vibrations, yes.
Yes.
So you are not out there fixing people. You are
Mm,
becoming the kind of soul whose mere presence uplifts. A purified atmosphere, Ma says,
mm,
actually helps liberate other souls from negativity, from suffering, from impure vibrations.
wow. And which reframes your whole spiritual practice. Your 5 minutes of remembrance aren't just a self care, they are service. You are literally cleaning the air of the world.
Yes. Yeah, and now she calls the greatest spiritual effort, and it is hard,
Mm,
complete freedom from attachment. So my saying
yeah.
focus on that. Yeah. The
So,
complete,
attachment, yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Attachment to what specifically? Like, Ma is very precise attachment to the body
Mm-hmm.
and to bodily relationships. The
Mm-hmm.
face in the mirror and the web of mind around it. So it's like
Yes.
face and
Yeah.
then with what is mind around that.
Yeah. So, and this is where a lot of us flinch a little because she's
Mm-hmm.
not talking about loving people less. She's talking about attachment, the grip,
Mm,
the dependence. And
right.
like, I cannot be at peace unless this person, this outcome, this body behaves the way I want. So we are
Exactly.
depending on so many people, situations, the results, everything. So here Ma is saying become independent, become detached.
Exactly. And her reasoning is so practical, not just like lofty. She
Mhm,
says that worldly attachments drain your spiritual power, and which we have experienced also.
mhm,
Every string of mine is a small leak.
mhm,
So wherever we are using mine, it's a leakage of your
mhm,
energy. So you'll
mhm.
fill up with the light in remembrance, and then attachment quietly drains it back out.
Yeah. So the instruction is almost startling in its simplicity. Keep
Hmm.
only the Supreme Father in your intellect. One
Yes.
connection kept clean and central. Everything else held lightly.
And look at the promise attached to it.
Mhm.
Ma doesn't say a detached soul becomes cold or it withdraws. Like she says, detached soul becomes like a world benefactor soul, a world transformer.
Wow. So, Chetnaji, that is the paradox at the heart of this whole message, isn't it? The
Hmm.
more you let go of the world's grip on you, the more good you can do for the world. The detached soul is not running away from the world, it is finally
Hmm.
free enough to serve it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Empty hands can hold everyone, full hands can't. So
Yes,
true.
yes. So true. Yeah. So, this is the grand vision Ma leaves us with. She says the real work, the reason for all this remembrance is to bring the supreme abode to the earth,
Yes.
bring
And which
those
she
vibrations. Yes. Yeah.
yeah, the supreme vibrations, supreme
Mm-hmm.
peace vibration to the earth. So, which she defines beautifully like feeling this world with the white divine light of the supreme abode.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven isn't somewhere you escape to later. It's quality of light you carry here now into the ordinary world.
Yeah. And then she lays out the choice, and it is a serious one. She says humanity has two roads for the great transformation that is coming. One is transform peacefully through the supreme peace and remembrance of the divine, or the
Mm,
second one is transformed through the suffering, through pain and destruction. So,
yeah.
yeah.
And Ma is clear about it. Like which one she longs for, her wish is peaceful world transformation. So where
Yes.
souls attain liberation without pain, without destruction. That's the whole reason she is asking us to do this work. Every
Hmm.
soul in remembrance tips the balance towards the gentler role.
Yeah. And there is the real weight in that your practice is not just personal. My saying it contributes quietly to how the world changes,
Hmm.
softly or hard. Mhm.
Yeah, and Ma reminds us it's fair. Every soul receives the spiritual power according to its own sincere efforts. It's it's called Purusharth. Nothing is handed out arbitrarily. What you put in, you draw out. The current is always available for you. The intake valve is your own effort. Intake valve.
So true. The current is always available, the intake valve is your own effort.
Let's
So the
open
daily
completely.
practice, yes, yes, yeah. For daily practice, Ma doesn't leave this as a beautiful idea floating in the air. She
Mhm.
gives us homework, and it is wonderfully doable. Yeah.
Yeah, just 5 to 10 minutes a day, absorbed in the supreme abode, Paramdham, experiencing
Hmm.
the supreme light. That's it.
Hmm.
Not an hour, not a retreat in the mountains. 5 to 10 honest minutes at wherever you are at your home.
Yeah. Yeah. And to keep growing, she encourages us to listen regularly to the spiritual classes of
Mhm.
Sakshi sister and Anant Bhai. So practice on your own and keep learning from the teachers who can deepen it.
So true, yeah. So if you take one thing from today, let it be that small, faithful window, the 5 minutes of
Mm.
milk white light every single day. Just 5 minutes. Start with
Mm.
that 5 minutes, continuously
Mm.
making progress, thinking deeply about these teachings, becoming in Ma's world an instrument of the world transformation.
Yeah, through the power of supreme peace. That
Yes,
is, yeah, the key. Yes.
that's the key.
So, Chetna ji, what is the line that is staying with you from Ma's message today?
So the paras is very remembering thing. So that a soul in deep remembrance doesn't have to preach or push. It just touches the
Mm.
life and changes it, right? Like the stone that
Mm.
turns iron into the gold. See, it turns iron
Mm.
into the gold. Such a powerful thing. It
Mm.
makes me
Mm.
want
Mm.
my presence to be a message, not my opinion.
Not my opinion. That's so true. And for me, it is like Nashto Moha state of mind, like the detached.
Mm-hmm.
That is the greatest strength, is not
Yes.
holding on tighter. You know, it's the freedom of holding one thing central and everything else lightly. And
Mm-hmm.
that this freedom is exactly what makes you useful to the world. So if you are detached and your focus is only on divine, then you can stay away from all the burdens of this world and only one thing that keeps you light. And if you are
Yes.
light, then you are free from any kind of bondage that will make you useful to the world. Yeah.
Yes. So, one truth underneath all of it is the peace isn't something you wish for, it's the something you feel the air with.
Yes. Peace is not something you wish for, it is something you fill the air with. So this week, 5 minutes, white light,
Every day.
supreme abode. Yeah. Let the body grow quiet and let the light do the rest.
Yes.
And remember, the world is transforming either way. Ma is simply asking us to help it transform gently, not in a
Yes.
harsh way, not through suffering, through love and through that divine power.
Yes.
Yes. So,
And I think every
mhm.
human being will also like to have that, right? Nobody wants the,
Yes, yes,
suffering.
yes.
So,
Suffering and pain. Yes, yeah.
Yes. So
So wonderful.
thank you for
Hmm.
coming home with us today for a wonderful
Yeah. Until
experience.
next, yes. Until next time, peace and peace. See you
Dream peace.
in next
Param
episode.
Shanti.
Param Shanti.